passengers, we've now reached our destination.
5 days left in Chile, and they teared up the fucking side of the roads. I don't know what that was about. Yesterday they just teared up, like, we were walking around, so that was in more places than just here. I don't know why they were doing that. Probably should tuck in my phone when I get out of the street. Yeah, I'm gonna go shopping and I'm gonna take you with me because I need some fruits because my skin is acting a bit allergic to some stuff in the hostel, so yay, let's go. Okay, sorry, this is it from the outside. It's pretty crazy. I don't think I can really film inside. It's like so full and put together. Like it just goes on and on and on. Here, it's just a giant hall. Yeah. Okay, I just have shit ton of money, I think. Not with the fruits. The fruits were good, but I just went to a pharmacy, which here the pharmacies, when I'm in Germany, pharmacies are like, you just go there for medicine, and here you can get like toothbrush. It's like a drugstore too, which is like kind of weird for me because you just get that at a drugstore, but apparently the pharmacy is a drugstore here from my perception till now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Now I'm just going to get some bread and some water. Another very funny thing is people just sometimes look at me, like look me up, down, and then instead of saying hola, they say hallo, or like hello. They just start speaking English. I'm like, bro, just let me try. Just let me try. I think I've been doing good. Yeah. Bye.
This is the day where the other girl in the video and me almost got kidnapped. I unfortunately lost all the videos from my camera, but I have some pictures saved, so I will show you those. It was one of my last days, so we thought, oh, let's go see this farm. Let's go visit this alpaca farm. It's so cool. We took a 1-hour bus out of the city to this random place, and there was no bus stop, so we kind of just got dropped off in the middle of the highway / desert. My friend's phone broke on the way there, and the day has been extremely weird overall. We didn't have to work in the morning because there apparently wasn't enough for us to do, and we just got ready and headed to the bus station. We arrived at the bus as it was leaving and waited an hour to get the next one. As I said, we got dropped off in the middle of the desert. We took an Uber to the farm, and the car didn't have any seat belts on my seat. I was looking at the driver. I was like, where are the seatbelts? He said it's broken. He looked me dead in the eye through the mirror and buckled himself in. I thought he was going to drive like crazy. He luckily didn't. We arrived way too late. The people there weren't mad. They just started the tour and asked us who dropped us off. And we said an Uber, and they said there are literally no Ubers in this area. What was that then? So scary. I to this day do not know. So we take the tour and all is well. My friend is a bit mad her phone broke, and she's calling her mom on my phone to find a solution. Sometimes just screaming in really angry German. After the tour, the lady feels sorry for us, and she said she will drop us off at the bus stop because there are no taxis or Ubers. Yeah, we get in her car, she drops us off, again in the middle of the highway / desert. And she says that buses pass through here all the time, so we just have to wave at them when one of them says Santiago. We thank her, and like 5 minutes later, we wave at the first bus. The bus stops, and we get on, but it's empty. The bus is completely empty, apart from the driver and the ticket control guy. And now us. We immediately hopped on, and then we saw, oh my god, this bus is empty. The ticket control guy is just walking up and down because we went to the upper area. He's just walking up and down and trying to get money out of us, but we didn't have any money on us, so they said, okay, if you don't have cash, you're just gonna have to get it at the ATM at the central station. And we agreed, and they left us alone for the drive. But we took the spots in the front, like right above the driver's cabin, and we saw other people waving at the bus, like a man with a child, like people who really need to get on the bus. And the bus passes everyone. So at that point, we start getting scared. We're like, okay, this is not good. This is not good. We start acting like we're crazy people. My friend's phone also started working again. So we're just like, wow, you know, like being loud, being everything possible. But yeah, it's getting dark outside. We're kind of enjoying the views. We reached the city when it's dark. And we're thinking, oh shit, this is it. Because we're stopping in a really small street. It's so dark, we can't see anything. There's no reason to stop here. But the bus keeps driving, luckily. We take a turn and we're in the central station. We jump off that bus, we give the guy his cash, and we run off to the metro. Because in my head, I have a very faint memory of my coworker telling me anything east from the hostel is okay to go to. Anything west, do not go there. People get robbed in broad daylight. As two very European-looking girls, do not ever go there. Not in daylight, especially not when it's dark. And, well, it's pitch black outside. As we are leaving for the metro in Central Station, very far west from the hostel. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing, actually. Nothing went wrong. We arrived at the metro. My friend says, oh my god, I want a waffle after all of this. So I understand. We see that there's a waffle place open 2 metro stops before a hostel. We get off, we get a waffle, and because we don't want to pay for another metro ride, we just walk back to the hostel. When we arrived at the hostel, I tell my coworker about our experience, and she tells us all the places we visited, the central station and the place we got the waffle at are incredibly unsafe areas. So we were really, really, really lucky. Nothing happened to us. It was so stupid. And honestly, the entire time, we did not realize anything was that wrong. Like, there were small things that were throwing us off, obviously, as I said, the seatbelt and the bus. But I never had a really crazy bad feeling, so I was just rolling with it. It didn't feel as insane living it, but looking back on it, it was really stupid. But yeah, maybe looking like you're having a psychosis can save your life.
Okay, I feel like I have to vlog this right now. It's my last day, like last proper day, and I basically did nothing. I packed a bit today, and yeah, I don't know, it doesn't feel like my stay is complete, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like something is missing. Something is missing. But I just got a little bowl with acai, I think. And I'm at the mall because I still have to get something for my friends. Yeah. Okay, we are all packed, all settled. We're ready to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave this place. I also still have like my passport and money and shit everywhere. Like in the bag. I still have to get that out. But I'm going to get some food now. Right. I'm gonna get some food now because I haven't eaten. But I was at a souvenir place. And now we go get